in fact, from all 5 body types, but even the most dedicated dieter still needs to eat out sometimes. And that's the #1 place where you can slip up. So I set out to find the 5 healthiest meals from your favorite chain restaurants. Take a look. First, I researched to find your favorite chain restaurants. Looking for fat, calories, and nutritional benefits. So here's one. Petite sirloin, only 476 calories. But I'm about health. When it comes to taste, I'm going to turn to 2 professional foodies to personally taste test each and every meal. Hey, Danielle, I need some help.
Absolutely, I'm your girl.
All right, I'm on it.
We are here to pick up food for Dr. Oz. Next stop, Ruby Tuesdays.
Then we'll hit Red Lobster and Olive Garden.
And Pizzeria Uno. We're set.
You ready to eat this? Well, first up, Applebee's. There's an authentic flavor to it.
There's a lot more going on in this dish. Moving right along to Ruby Tuesday.
Would not have expected that.
I really like this dish.
So next up, we have Olive Garden.
Let's see how the veggies are.
Well done.
On to Red Lobster.
Flavor, it's really flavorful.
Last but not least, Pizzeria Uno.
I think that's my favorite.
I'm gonna go with the... All right, we've got a lot to report back to Dr. Oz.
We do. There's a lot of food.
I'm joined by food critic Danielle Freeman and food network judge, restaurateur Scott Conant. I just want everyone to know that I got no relationship to any of these restaurants. The reason I'm doing this segment today is to make it easier for you to make smart choices when you eat out. And we found some good ideas out there. So, time to reveal the 5 meals. The first healthy meal to make my list is Applebee's sizzling Asian shrimp and broccoli. Now, Applebee's has got a new section on the menu. A lot of these companies do. Theirs is called Unbelievably Great Tasting under 550 calories, which sort of says it all. They offer low-cal, full-size dishes, but folks, you got to pick the healthy stuff on the menu or they're not going to keep providing it to you. So, I like in that list the shrimp dish because it has only 470 calories and only 9 grams of fat. So, Scott, what was so special about this dish?
Well, I'll tell you, we both really enjoyed this dish. The textures were wonderful, the flavors were great and assertive and delicious, and I think it's a really good portion size as well.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it as well. All right, the second movie I want to talk about today, and it's made by one of your favorite chain restaurants, is Olive Garden's Venetian apricot chicken. Voila! That's what it looks like. You get great portion size at Olive Garden, sometimes more than I'd like you to get. But that stated, this I think is a smaller portion size than most. It's got a lot of great nutrition in it, and we found it in the garden fare section of Olive Garden's menu. It offers all these healthier options. Now, I'll tell you about this. It's got 400 calories and 7 grams of fat, both very respectable. The grilled chicken is fantastic, and the generous side of fiber-rich veggies are a much better choice than the starch that a lot of folks get in these meals. So, Danielle, you went through the entire menu, and you guys chose this as your favorite item. Why is that?
Well, I loved the pairing of the savory chicken with a sweet, tangy apricot sauce. I thought that was really unexpected and unique, and it gave it a sort of a bright lightness to the dish. And on top of it, we also had not 1, but 2 vegetables.
Yeah.
So we had broccoli. On top of that, we had the Roma tomatoes with the Italian seasoning. It was a really satisfying dish.
All right. The next healthiest meal made for your favorite chain restaurants is Ruby Tuesday Spaghetti Squash Marinara. Ruby Tuesdays doesn't always offer nutritional information on their restaurants. For that reason, you got to look online before you go. But they do offer a fit and trim section of their menu that offers healthier options. The Spaghetti Squash Marinara, I checked it on the web, 257 calories, 12 grams of fat. Scott, your thoughts?
You know, I think we were both really surprised how much we both liked this dish.
We love this.
It was a vegetarian dish, first of all. A really nice spicy sauce, which we both enjoyed. But it was really offset with the sweetness and the texture of the spaghetti squash. It was a really good dish. We were really pleased with it.
Yeah, I'm always proud when people do innovative things like that. And it tricks your palate, which works well. Okay, the next healthiest meal made for your favorite chain restaurant is Red Lobster's Rock Lobster Tail. That is a pretty presentation. The Red Lobster has a lighthouse menu, lighthouse, like you weigh less if you eat it. But for calorie-conscious customers, I like the Rock Lobster dish because the lobster is a great source of low-cal protein. Now, this one, asparagus is great too, but here's the thing that was most amazing for me about this. This dish had the lowest amount of calories of any of the selections, 150 calories, and had only 4 grams of fat. It can take you a long way. Danielle, what do you think about this dish?
Well, ironically, this is our favorite dish.
It was.
By far, yeah. I'm typically a claw girl, and rock lobsters don't have big claws that you eat, so I really didn't think I would like this dish. but the tail, it was so sort of moist and tender and fluffy. I don't know if they fluffed it up. And sweet, and they just added just the perfect touch of paprika and lemon. It was delicious with the asparagus. We love this. I'd go back for that dish.
All right, the final healthiest meal making your favorite chain restaurants is from Pizzeria Uno. It's their Mediterranean pizza. Let's be honest, folks, it is very easy to go overboard in a pizza restaurant. But I love Pizzeria Uno's low-cal, 5-grain, thin crust pizzas. It's a smart way for them to modify their usual foods. So it's got 310 calories and 16 grams of fat per serving. Danielle, this is one that you guys disagreed with.
Yeah, this is where we butted heads. I like the roasted eggplant. Because I felt like I usually like pepperoni or sausage on my pizza, and I thought the eggplant was meaty and substituted for that, and also had sun-dried tomatoes.
You know, what I like about this Mediterranean pizza is really fresh basil. The spinach is great. The Kalamata olives are proper olives. It's not something you're getting from a can. The feta cheese on top of it was great. But also the 5-grain crust is something I really appreciated as well.
Well, you heard it from the experts, folks. They love the taste. I like the nutrient contents. You can find healthy foods in restaurants you go to. Make the right choices, and that way they can come back to you with better ideas. Up next, my ultimate short list. The only 5 beauty products you will ever need to look and feel great.